Hello folks, I am just popping on stream here real quick to open a package. Just give me a second here. I'm just sharing around that I am live today so that people can come by and come watch. Welcome everyone, thank you for joining me, I really appreciate it. So I got sent a package from one of my fellow, I guess, future to be artillerymen, because I'm not quite an artilleryman yet, and I will be in the near future. But I got sent a package. Here it is. A very odd-shaped package, may I add. But I've got I have a rough idea of what it is because I need, unfortunately, things for my reserve employment right now. So I've been sort of asking if I can borrow things and anything around the people I know who can get me stuff. And the gentleman who sent me this, thank you very much, sir. He's probably going to come into the stream. Also a serving member of the Canadian Armed Forces. A lot of respect for this gentleman. He's helped me a lot recently. So we're going to go through exactly what we have inside of here. So welcome everyone. I might as well say hello to everyone before we get going. It is not that item, Roe Blizzard. Absolutely not. It's 10 PM here in my country, Salind CS 11. Place your bets. Yeah, place your bets. If you want to guess what's inside here, folks, place your bets, place your bets. I'd love for you to have a good guess as to what's inside of here. I mean, it's, you know, about a foot long. Yeah, you guys, you're just gonna have a... Yeah, I knew it. As soon as I opened this stream, I knew that everybody was just gonna be as terribly dirty-minded as possible. Zero, dude, thank you. Why are you sending me money, Zero? You don't need to send me merch, bruh. But thank you, buddy. You don't stop sending me money, you muppet. But thank you, buddy. So yeah, I knew as soon as I put this even in the thumbnail, you guys were going to be thinking foul, disgraceful thoughts. So yeah, no. Rumor has it Matsimus doesn't read his comments. Well, I certainly do read my comments, so that's wrong. It is not a Subway sandwich, but it is a perfect size for an Italian turkey breast toasted double cheddar sandwich with onions, peppers, and ranch sauce, which is my favorite Subway sandwich, just so you know. So yeah, I guess, sorry bro, no worries, Zero. Keep your cash, dude. Big up 5 Platoon AFC Harrogate, 5 Platoon Austin. What company is that? Is that Peninsula? Is that Cumbria? What is that? Remind me what company you're in. What's that in the background? What is it in the background? All this stuff you see here? All this stuff, we're going to have a future review in the future here, guys. I've already done a bit of a video on it, but it's basically a model miniatures that are, I'm being supported, or sorry, I'm supporting a manufacturer of model, a highly accurate model. They're not toys, but replica, I guess, items from the British Army. Made by Green Wolf Gear. If you want to go check that out, please go check out that website, greenwolfgear.com. He is an ex-British Army veteran. I am supporting his company. I do not go out of my way to support any companies like game manufacturers and things like that come to me and ask, hey, can you support my product, blah, blah, blah. Look, this guy is a British veteran. He's left the army now. He's got a great product. I don't do collecting of things and things like that. But this is, if you're a collector's... oh my goodness, guys, stop sending me money. Christ. Is it a 1 or 2 point sling? I really do need a sling, actually, Rage quickly. I do need a sling for my C7, both my service rifle and my rifle I own myself, but I don't think it is. It's me, Springtime. It's for your C7. You're on the right track there. It is for the C7. Both my service rifle and the rifle I own myself. But yeah, going quickly back to Green Wolf Gear, guys, I really appreciate you go check out that website, greenwolfgear.com. As I mentioned before, British Army veteran. He's left the military now. He's trying to get new product out to the line. Basically, and we'll just go over really quickly here what the kind of things he's selling. So these are replica, literally totally accurate representations of British Army equipment and items. Now, right here you can see it's the Valen VMH-3CS, which is basically our bomb detecting equipment. We have the beautiful L129A1 here. Everything is operating. So when I do this, everything works. You know, the butt closes. You know, you can take the magazine out. It's got its own sort of magazine holder stand. You know, this is really accurate stuff, guys. There's actual springs on here. I don't know if you can see it very well. But it is absolutely amazing. Really, really cool bit of kit. So accurate. I mean, like, the bolt actually operates, folks. That's pretty neat. It's got the ACOG on top of there. So that's just one item of the many items that he's preparing to bring into the market. As you can see here, I'm not going to open this today. I'm going to do a specific video for these items in the future, guys. As you can see at the bottom here again, greenwolfgear.com. Go check that out. This is the RGW-90AS anti-tank weapon system. So yeah, all these items are for sale. He's got them on a bit of back order right now because he's still working on trying to, you know, produce new items and stuff. But he's actually making a British Army soldier, like a full-size soldier that will actually be able to hold these items in place. So go check that out. Green Wolf Gear, guys. Fantastic guy, really nice guy, and he's one of the companies I from now on are going to be supporting and promoting on my channel very heavily, because at the end of the day I will always support veterans and my community, veterans and military community, and he is a great guy, very, very friendly guy, and I get a lot of people approaching me to sell stuff, you know, and can you help me sell this on your channel? You know, it really doesn't make much sense to sell a lot of the stuff that they want to sell. But when it comes to accurate military equipment like this, British military equipment, which I find is almost impossible to find in the market, you know, we're talking about, I mean, everything you see on this item, folks, is to detail, to scale. The camera doesn't do it justice here. It really doesn't. My camera does not do it justice. But all the inscriptions are on the side of the rifle. The detail, everything moves, everything locks in place. Even the glass, it even has glass. Like, you can even see through the scope. So, I mean, everything's removable. All the attachments here are removable on the front and the side. So everything is on-off. It's just beautifully made. I haven't even opened the other kit yet. I haven't even opened the anti-tank weapon and the Valen yet. All that stuff is brand new. He's actually going to be sending me a British soldier that he's going to be making. Go check out his website. He has this futuristic, modern British soldier that just looks absolutely amazing. All the buckles, all the straps, all the clips work. All the things that integrate to what a normal soldier would have are there. It is totally accurate and realistic. And I'm not just blowing smoke out of this guy's company here. I swear to God, I would not support anything that I didn't have, you know, 100% confidence in a product. And, you know, that's where I'm not affiliated. I'm not getting any profits out of this. I'm not getting any money. That's a hand on my heart. This is purely something that I am respecting a veteran on. So please go check that out, greenwolfgear.com. So that's where we're at with that, if you're wondering what that is. And feel free to ask any more questions in the background. Lots of questions coming in here. If there were such small bullets it would fire, yeah, it might Trekkie 42, but I don't know if I'd want to be firing it in the house. I get in trouble with Mrs. Matsimus. Hurry up and open it. Okay, well, we're going to open it then, because I guys, you guys are getting very upset. So here we go. We're going to open this up. Now, one of the requests from the gentleman who sent me this, who, once again, thank you, sir, for sending me this. He knows his name. He knows who he is. He's on my Discord. Good friend of mine. Fellow artillery gunner. Well, I guess I'm not a gunner yet, but in the near future I will be. And he's been supporting me through the hard times I've been having lately. Really nice guy, kind of, you know, a stranger in some regard because he's across the opposite side of the country, but, you know, he's still part of the army along with me, and he's been helping me out through the tough patch I've been going through lately, so I really appreciate that. So here we go, we're cracking it open here. Here we go, ready? Oof. Okay, folks, does anyone know what this is? Does anyone know what this is without seeing the front of it, not the back of it? Anyone know what that is? No, it is not a sandwich, a very moldy sandwich. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of The Simpsons, where Homer has that Subway sandwich that he holds on for like weeks. It's like purple. And he has it behind the bed and he eats it anyway. That's what it reminds me of. What's the website? The website, just for reference, guys, is www.greenwolfgear.com. All one word, Green Wolf Gear. I'm going to type it in the description box here so you guys can give me a sec here. greenwolfgear.com. Now, a lot of his stuff is out of stock or not quite in place at the moment because he's still working on trying to procure a supplier for the parts, etc., etc. But it is coming, so please bear with it. It will come. I'm just going to put it in the description box here so you guys can actually go check that out. There we go. greenwolfgear.com. So it is a cleaning kit. Yes, folks, it is a cleaning kit. It is not a C7 cleaning kit. This is a cleaning kit for the C6 or C9, I believe. We're going to crack it open and see what else. He says he's put some other goodies in here. I know this is definitely not just a standard cleaning kit because this is packed to the nines. And anything that I know of in terms of cleaning kits is normally quite thin and low profile. This thing is packed to the nines with stuff. So we're going to see what he's put in here. So here we go. Opening it up like a... Oh my goodness. What's he got in here? Oh my god. So... This guy cracks me up. So he's given me some boot polish. And to be honest, I haven't found Kiwi boot polish for quite some time, so that's good. He's clearly wanting me to keep on top of my administration in terms of my boot cleanliness. And he's even given me the common decency to give me a brand new boot polish cleaning kit here. So that's very nice of you. Thank you, sir. I'm going to be able to polish my boots even better now. What else have you put in here? He's put in Amped Hydrate Natural Sports Drink Mix for hydration. I'm about 90% sure that these things are from an MRE. I'm pretty sure anyway. But let's see what it says here. Soy-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, and it's a vegetarian mix. It's allowed for ages 4+. 4+, folks. There you go. So yeah, this is Amped Hydrate. Natural sports drink for hydration. Juicy orange. Not just orange, guys. Juicy orange. It's juicy. And for some reason, he's decided to give me 4 of them. Because apparently I need a ton of extra energy. And for my sports that I don't do. So we're going to keep them in my webbing, which is located upstairs. We'll stick them in my webbing. Oh, you... He's given me beef jerky. Nasty, gross beef jerky. This beef jerky looks like it's been in the bottom of a lav for about a month. Like, can you see the mud on it? He didn't even do the common decency to take the mud off it. Look at that. Look at that. Beef jerky. Look at the... Look, would you eat this, guys? Would you eat that? Would you eat that? I mean, honestly, though. That is some gnarly beef jerky right there. It's got mud all over the packaging still. Let's have a look here. So this is what we get in our MREs. It's the Great Canadian Meat Company that makes it. Let's just have a look here. I don't know if you can see that. The Great Canadian Meat Company. It's got 1.5 grams of fat, tons of carbohydrates, and it looks awful. It looks absolutely foul. I have eaten this before. Points to note, do not eat this in winter, because I can almost guarantee you will not be able to. I tried eating a chunk of this stuff when it was like -20 out. You ain't going to be able to eat it, folks. So thank you for the beef jerky from an MRE. Very nice of you. We have a little sketch here. I'm not too sure exactly what this is. Okay, so here we go. He's left me a little note. Now on the back of the note is oh no, this is a different thing. So he's given me some premium Wulong tea. I don't even know what that is. Like Wulong, is that a special brand or taste? I can safely say I'm not going to try this. We'll put that probably with the beef jerky. Here we have a little sketch / diagram, which I guess he's left me a note. Let's see what it says. I don't know if it's a sketch or if it's got writing on. Here we go. Well, here we go. It says, hey Matt, I included some goodies, including some IMP or MRE beef jerky from my last exercise. Fuck this shit pen. Hope you enjoy V3. And there we go. V3 has sent me that. That's the name of his username, I guess, on my Discord. Hey Matt, thought I'd send you some goodies, some beef jerky from his last FTX, and his pen is clearly not working very well. He's also done a look at the picture he's drawn. If you can see that. So apparently that's me just here on my DP1 course with the C3 howitzer there. And the truck that pulls it on the other side. So clearly I'm about to put a round into the tube here on my DP1 course. I love the fact that he's actually put on a military army note as well. It's covered in food. Like, V3, what were you doing? Like, having your rations while riding this? Like, awesome. But that's awesome. I'm going to mount that probably on my wall. Maybe I should start a little fan-based wall character here. What do you guys think? Do you think I should start a fan-based thing or like your own input of stuff you want to put on there? Maybe we can do that. I don't know. But that's good. That's good morale. I've been having a really tough time lately, mentally. Things just haven't been going very well for me. So having things like this coming in is just a huge morale booster. Not so much the boot polish, not so much the disgusting beef jerky, but you know, just the thought that counts. So I really appreciate V3. Let's see what else he's put in here. Oh, he's given me some fresh military hook blouse ties, which are actually... I've lost 2 of them in the recent time I've been in the reserve, so these look like they're a lot smaller than the standard ones, which is nice because blousing your boots is really annoying if they're not tight. So let's go back down. I got to catch up with what you guys are talking about. So yeah, that's zip ties, sort of boot ties for blousing your boots. Really important for me because I always get really triggered when my boots don't stay bloused correctly, so we'll get a pair of them. And obviously the one thing that he actually wanted to send me, what else we got in here? Oh wow, look! He gave me a little keychain 5.56mm there, very nice of him. Very nice. We're going to put that with my collection of other bullets up here. But that's very nice of you, 33. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. So I'm going to stick that there. In fact, no. We're going to try and hang this somewhere. I'm going to try and... I don't know where I'm going to hang it, but we'll put it on here for now. There we go. There we go. I would send you a tiger wallpaper. Very nice. Well, thank you. Hello, Jonathan Young. Let's talk to you guys for a little bit. It is a cleaning kit, guys. Yes, it is a cleaning kit. This is the cleaning kit that he sent me. So it is for the, I think the C9 or the C6 machine gun, which is the Canadian Army, which is what we use. Very big cleaning kit, as you can see. It's got some CLP in there, which I can already smell. It's reminding me of the range, which is triggering me very much. Yeah, and he sent me some other goodies, which is awesome. Let's have a little chat with you guys for a little while, then see what you guys are up to. So, any tips for British Army combat trouser? What was that? Sorry, I missed that. Any tips for British Army combat trouser ironing? Ooh, I don't know. Take your time. Don't overheat it or you'll burn it and you get horrible tram lines in there. Matsimus, in a pinch, hair ties work for great boost blousing straps. Oh, nice. Good to know. Hey, Matt, did you play any War Thunder lately? I did play a bit of War Thunder. I actually played some War Thunder last night. I got my ass handed to me. I was playing with some of the guys from the Legion, which is my Discord channel, so go check that out. Yeah, it just wasn't going well at all. So, can we do some Steel Beast later? I'm sorry, Tank Driver, I haven't got time. I've actually got family visiting right now. I just thought I'd come on and open up this package because, you know, well, it got sent to me today. So, have you watched Bad Lads Army? I have watched Bad Lads Army. Yes, great show, fantastic show. You actually look pretty attractive. I don't know about that. Hey man, greets from Germany. Hello, Marburg. I wish I could come back to Germany one day. I love that country. Had so much fun there. Take care, Thomas Leonard. Hey Matt, where did you get that 30mm? This 30mm is from an A10 Warthog. It's a dummy round, but it is given to me by a friend who was lucky enough to actually have them deactivated and get sent to me. So, hello Ross Moore, welcome. Hey Matt, would you do a video on the TAM Tank series? I did do a video on the TAM Tank series. Unfortunately though, folks, the video got removed due to it having footage from another subscriber or another user, so it's kind of sad, but it is what it is. Hi Matt, just off exercise, how are you? Well done, bravo. Hopefully Harrogate is going well for you. If I send Spanish food care package, would you use it? Yes, I would definitely use it. I like Spanish food. Is Green Wolf going to make an L85A2? Yes, Green Wolf is going to make a full line of British Army equipment. From the L85 to the sniper rifles, the machine guns, everything will be made. So stand by, it's going to take some time to be made. He's got a lot of work to do. But if you have interest in this product, please go check out that website in the description box. Go have a look, see what you think of it. And I promise you, the stuff that he's going to bring out is going to look outstanding. I'm going to invest in a really nice camera, a kind of review setup that we can actually put these sort of figurines on a shelf. You can actually see the kind of things that he's going to be producing. It's going to look amazing. And as I said before, I wouldn't support anyone else other than, you know, veterans and stuff. So really, really keen to support that product. So are you ever going to Alaska? Probably not. I don't think I have much requirement to go to Alaska. But I guess I'm not far from Alaska, so I could potentially go. It's just a package inside of a package. No, it's not a package inside of a package. It is a, well, I guess kind of a package, but the cleaning kit itself. We're going to put this here so you guys can have a little bit of an idea of what he sent. I don't know if it's going to stand up, probably not. Skull there like that, there we go. And we'll put my little note on the wall at some point when I get the time. Come on, bullet, stay there. There we go. Put my boot polish there as well, might as well. Yeah, so is that a 25mm or 30mm round? It is a 30mm. Yo, Matt, joining the RAF soon as a weapons technician apprentice. What are your thoughts on the RAF, especially for the future? Also, any tips to stay fit? Jamie Taylor, staying fit, lots of cardiovascular, get sprinting, get running, don't just do long distance runs all the time. My thoughts on the RAF is I have a huge amount of respect for it, even though everyone makes fun of it from the British Army side. But if you're going to join the RAF, massive respect. You just had your 100-year birthday, so that's awesome. Lots of respect. So, have you tried the AK? I have tried an AK before, yes. Have you ever been to Northern Ireland? No. Packageception. Is that a Challenger 2 in the cabinet? That is a Challenger 2 in the cabinet in the background there, folks, yes. SA80A3 opinions. I've never used it, so I can't really make much of an opinion on it. It looks like they've taken over some taken over some of the problems that they've initially had with the original platform, so it's pretty good. I'm freezing my ass off over here in summer over there. It is getting to spring summer over here right now, yes. Hello, Conradson. How good are your Yorkshire Regiment? I wouldn't know. I've never really worked much with the Yorkshire Regiment, so we're just going to do a quick review of my music here, because I want to make sure that you guys can listen in the background to some tunes. I'm currently cleaning off Heart of Cadet training area out of my Virtus helmet. Well, good for you, buddy. Hope Harrogate's going well for you. It shouldn't be too long until eventually you're fully qualified through basic training. L85 or C782. I will still say towards the L85A2 for now, because I'm totally not used to the C782 yet, but I'm sure when my muscle memory gets used to the L85, or sorry, the C782, things will change. Opinion about women in the infantry. I can't talk about that, unfortunately. Can you do an unboxing video of the future? Yes, I will be doing a full unboxing of all these new products. Don't worry, it'll be coming. I will actually also be doing a military boots review. I've just bought a brand new pair of boots for my service, so I'm going to probably do a quick review of those. Legend of 287, hello there, welcome. Do you know what Heart of Iron 4 is? Yes, I do know what that is. I haven't got it, though. Yeah, I will be doing a boots review, so don't worry. Next stream needs to be an unboxing of Russian nesting dolls. That's kind of creepy. Too much to ask you, douche. Oh, it's someone calling me a douche. That's not very nice. I joined the Air Cadets. What's your opinion on the cadets? I have huge respect for the Army Cadets. Unfortunately, I am not working alongside the Army Cadets anymore. I've got too much going on in life, too stressed mentally. And things have just been going on that have really been stressing me out. So, want to play squad soon when I get back? Yeah, come ahead. Like, we're playing a lot of squad right now with the British units, so... Have I ever considered playing Escape from Tarkov? Yes, I do actually have it. I just haven't really played on it much. Who has more free speech, a North Korean or Matsimus? Cleaning the field remnants out of my gear as well. Was squad leader for a mission and got to go. Nice, awesome. Hey, how's life going? Hello, Andy. Life's going a little rough for me at the moment right now, to be honest with you. But you guys are a big morale when I get things like this sent to me in the mail, so it's really nice to have. What was your role when you were deployed over in the Middle East? I was an army tank mechanic. Ever consider getting a VR headset? Not for the price, no, they're way too much money. Matsimus, you gained weight. Yeah, I probably did. Air Cadets get called Army Cadets. That's weird. Have you seen the new Kinzil missile? No, I have not. Hello, One Kestrel. Have you ever used a tow system like in real life? No, I have not. If you were a tree, what tree would you be? Probably a oak tree. Or one that produces conkers, because I used to love playing conkers as a kid. Could you make a video on the German KSK or EGB forces? Potentially. MiG-31 or Tornado? Probably Tornado, because I'm British biased. Matsimus, when is the Minecraft Let's Plays? Red Rot. Shh. So jealous, can't wait to play British units with you, Mongs. Yeah, it's actually really good. We had a lot of fun the other night. The problem with the British... units or the British maps is you've got to find space. There's not enough space to actually play the game. So, ever heard of the M71 howitzer? I have, yes. Where will you get sent to when you do your training? I'm going to be sent, well, I'll get sent out east. Let's just put it that way. Matt, how are the Astros? I love this headset, folks. If you like headsets and you want to get a headset, Astros are the way to go. I absolutely love them. Have you ever worn the Kestrel body armor? Yes, I have. What backpack do you use? I currently don't use any backpack right now, unfortunately. I'm just using my old British Army issued one, which is, it's nothing fancy. Rage Quidaquai, thank you so much for your donation. You didn't have to do that. Are you looking for an OTB CADPAT shirt? Check out Hero Outdoors. Yeah, I am looking for CADPAT shirts. Unfortunately, the Hero Outdoors ones are actually just replicas, and it wouldn't go down very well if I was to actually be wearing that to service, so... Jay, thank you very much for your donation, dude. Holy cow, £15. You should not have done that, but thank you. What is it like? Sorry, okay, what is this? Is it like a replica or something? Also, when is the next Harrogate video coming? These units are going to be replicas, yes. They're replica models. They're not toys. To be going along with figurines, just like Action Man and G.I. Joe, that are going to be actually purely down to realism. There's going to be no... It's not going to be something you interact with or play with. It's a purely... a realistic caricature British military units. He's going to go from the First World War, Second World War, all the way to the modern British military. I think he's starting with the modern British military, but as you can see on his site, a lot of his stuff is sold out. The modern British soldier that he has on there, which looks amazing, has a little ways to go. He's still doing some work to try and procure the different suppliers to get them, but it is coming, and I am going to be doing a full unboxing and review of every item here. Currently, right now, all I have is the L129 rifle, which is, again, looking absolutely outstanding. Once again, everything operates like a real rifle does. The buttstock closes, the magazine comes out, all that good stuff, and that will actually complement the soldiers that he's going to produce in the future, so stand by for that. Ricky Palacios, I like your tank videos, thank you. Will you ever do a video on the TR-85 M1? Yes, I will. Come on, Matt's Discord if you want to talk about AFC. Yeah, if you ever want to talk about Army Foundation College Harrogate, come onto my Discord. I'll give you first-hand advice and experience talk about that basic training. Matsimus, what is the combat capabilities of my Nissan Micra? Clearly, it has high capabilities. That thing can roll 7 times and still keep going. What's the site called? It's called greenwolfgear.com. www.greenwolfgear.com. Go check that out, please, folks. If you want to look at the product. Once again, I do not support just any old any old product or any old company. Ex-British Army veteran, really looking into getting some realistic caricature slash models that are for sale. So go check that out. What rank did I reach? I can't speak today. I can't even speak. I rose to the rank of corporal. Kentucky Fried Microscopic? I have no idea what that means. Royal Irish Thoughts. The Royal Irish... Well, when did they protect me? I think they did the last 2 months of my tour as Waddy Overwatch. So they were our force protection when we were going on patrols back and forth from Camp Bastion to FOB Edinburgh. So I have a lot of respect for them, for sure. Can you check this game mod, please? Project Reality? No, I've tried Project Reality. It really wasn't my thing. What's the best truck to turn into a technical? Toyota Hilux, of course. I'm thinking of joining the Royal Marines soon. Any advice? If you are sure, Riley, then you need to do a lot of fitness, buddy. Work hard on your fitness. Seriously, though. Push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, and a lot of cardiovascular. Hi, Matt. Today I passed the sports. Sorry, I'll try and catch up with this. You guys are talking so fast. Sports shooter exam. Maybe it's not an army. I'm going to try and... How do I do this? Pop out chat. There we go. I can make it bigger. Then I can talk to you guys a little bit better. Don't know if I can do that. Let's see. There we go. Now I can actually see what you guys are saying. Give me a sec here, folks, to try and make the chat a little bigger so I can actually talk to you more. There we go. When are you going to go down that slide? I am going to go down that slide when it's warmer out. It's very muddy right now, so I've got to give it a good clean. I'm probably the 87th person to ask this, but when will you be trying War Thunder Realistic Battle anytime soon? I will definitely try it once I learn how to play the game more. I'm nowhere near that status right now, so it will come, just not yet. Right, I have to go, Matt. Locker and kit inspection on Monday. Take care, Bravo. Work hard. Make sure they're going to pick you up for everything, so try and find every little thing that they're going to look for. Try a Russian MRE. I'd love to try a Russian MRE if you send me one. Have you gotten your full kit from the Canadian Forces? I am still waiting on my kit right now, so I'm just got to wait, I guess. I haven't really got much choice. Matsimus, what do you think about the wedge shape of the Leopard 2? I don't have much disagreement against it. A lot of people say it's a shot trap, but I don't believe that's the case at all. Have you watched the video of the Chieftain? Yes, I have. Are you going to do a video on the TR-85 M1? Yes, I will. Hello from the Danish Army. I love your vis. You're the best. Thank you, Ender. Thank you also from your service in the Danish Army. Awesome to have the Danish here to join the stream. Jay, you're still playing Verdun I got for you? Yes, I am, Jay. Thank you again for donating it to me. It really means a lot. I am playing it. I'm actually probably going to do another stream sometime next week on it. Welcome, Jed Akishi, a new sponsor. Well, another sponsor. Wow, I think that's the only second sponsor I've ever had on my channel. But thank you for sponsoring me, Jed. That means a lot. Shout out to 2 Platoon Waterloo Company. Boo. Peninsula, buddy. Peninsula's the way to go. Lucas Holtz, Matt is back. Yes, well, I am back, but I'm still not doing 100%. I'm still having a pretty rough time right now, so I'm trying to keep a brave face on it right now. So thanks for the response. I'm focusing on long distance running and pull-ups. That's definitely the way to go, but don't just focus on long distance running, buddy. You need to do a lot of interval training or cardiovascular training that's making that heart work really, really hard and then be able to relax, and work really, really hard and be able to relax. Good way to test that, do a beat test. or try and do your mile-and-a-half runs, test yourself. But doing just long-distance runs isn't going to make you all the time as fit as you could be. So try different things. I have to join the CCF in my school, and I've joined the Army section. What is it all about? I really don't know what it is. Alex, you got a lot to learn, but don't worry, they'll teach you all about it. Basically, it's going to be a youth group that's going to teach you the basic skills of how the Army operates, allow you to be a better citizen, do some sports, do some community work, all that sort of stuff. So the Cadets is a great program, you're going to love it. What's the biggest culture shock when switching from the British Army to the Canadian Army? I think the sense of humour is a little different. You know, the times have changed, folks. Times have changed drastically since I was in back in the day, in 2010, 2011. You know, there's a lot more policies in place, a lot more stringent rules, and that it makes complete sense, totally makes complete sense. But I think the way that the sense of humour can be portrayed in service life now is definitely not what it used to be, so you have to kind of be very careful as to what you say and what you do, and that makes complete sense. But that's a bit of a shock to me because I'm not used to having such a tight-lipped policy on everything when we have a joke or have a laugh, and it does make complete sense, and I totally agree with it. It's just a little bit of a change. So what rank did I reach in Cadets? I rose to the rank of Corporal in Cadets. I was in the Durham Light Infantry. Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing? I'm doing very good, Burke Cron. Thank you very much for asking. Good work, Matsimus. You've crashed his website. Have I really? Have a nice day, night. Take care, Bockland. Appreciate you stopping by. Do a video on the Al-Khalid main battle tank Pakistan. Probably not, because anytime I talk about anything to do with Pakistan, I get my head bitten off. So probably not going to talk about anything to do with Pakistan ever again. Are you going to make a scimitar overview? Yes, I am. Don't worry, Tanker, I'm going to do it. What's your favourite War Thunder vehicle right now? My favourite is the Vampire. Well, right now it's the Spitfire Mark, whatever it is. I think it's the Supermarine Spitfire. That's like high-end, level 5.7 or whatever it is. Beautiful plane, even though I'm terrible at it. Michael Poon, hi Maximus, I like your videos. Thank you, I appreciate that. I heard it's spaced armor, but it's 50% chance bounce in the hull. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to bounce in the hull. You've got to take into consideration that wedge isn't actually deflecting anything. It's just producing a better angle for the round to catch into the main armor underneath. So don't take it as, it's not like, you know, World War II where it's deflecting the round. What do you think of the new aircraft carriers? Well, the new aircraft carrier is a bit of a problem at the moment. I heard with its propeller shaft having some problems. So, hey Matt, how do you like the reserves? Can't wait to apply to my local unit. I'm really enjoying the reserves. I'm having a tough time adjusting, but I am enjoying it. iBeast, all 99. Awesome, another Harrogate boy here. Cambrai Templetoon represent. Awesome. That's awesome. Jay's a sponsor as well. Thank you. Cambrai Platoon Templetoon represent. Junior Soldier, AI Beast, all 99. Thank you for your donation. That means a lot to me. God, this looks weird. Basically, Matsimus is Terminal Lance. I am definitely not Terminal Lance. Those guys are the most hilarious Marines I've ever met in my entire... Well, I've not met them, but ever seen on YouTube. If you haven't checked out their channel, I've been watching them a lot lately. God, those guys know how to make videos. They are absolutely amazing at what they do. US Marine, you know, they're so blunt. They just don't care. And they really do have a good laugh with it. So go check out their channel, guys. It's hilarious, some of the things. One of my favourite videos on that is returning from leave, because it's so true. It is so true. Hello from South Africa. Awesome, Gerhard. Welcome, welcome. Hello from Canada. JSXX8. What cadets were you in the army? I was in Durham Light Infantry. Matsimus, do you like the PL-01 concept? It's a concept tank that never came to be, so I don't really have much say on it. It's something that really, you know, it's more like a concept car. Michael Poon, he noticed me loving eyes. Yes, I did. I noticed you. I try and notice everybody in my streams, and I apologise if I don't. I'm going to invest in War Thunder. There's not much really to invest in, guys. It's free for the most part. If you grind, you'll be able to get all the different types of vehicles and tanks. How is Tank the Dog doing? He's doing fantastic. What do you think of the changes to the Royal Armour Corps, namely phasing out some of the Challenger 2 regiments in favour of the Ajax? Ugh. You know, the Royal Tank Regiment should always, I foresee, as being Challenger 2, but Ajax is now this new reconnaissance vehicle that they've got to implement somewhere, so someone's going to get the chop to pay for these new vehicles, I'm sure. Got to go, going to walk up tomorrow. Have a good day, enjoy your exercise. What's your drill voice like? I don't have a drill voice. Hey Matsimus, I know it's an arcade shooter, but do you play Battlefield? I do not, unfortunately. Can you do a video on the Scorpion family tanks? Trust me, Max Musterman, I'm going to stand by for that. Video about the Raphael, exactly. I'll be doing one on that too. How did you get into 131 Commando? I have no idea. PWRS is the best. PWR is the best army regiment, the cadet regiments. I'm trying to keep up with you guys here. I really am. I apologise if I'm not answering. Just re-ask your question. I'll probably get around to it. Martin Chu, US Army Medic. Thank you for your service, buddy. I appreciate that. We need more medics in the armed forces. Really, really appreciate medics for sure. A lot of respect for them. Nurses and medics from a military aspect.
Can you try get eSIM to model a Challenger 1? I will not be able to get eSIM to do anything for me because they absolutely despise me, I'm sure, even though I've promoted their game to the death. But no, I probably won't be able to, so... I wish to join my local Army Cadets, but my parents don't want me to. I really think it would be a positive thing for me in the future. Do you have any advice? You know, it's hard to say. If your parents don't want you to, you know, at the end of the day, at an age that you're at, you may not be able to, but hopefully you can. It's a great project. The best thing is to try and promote it to your parents as it's a good program. Give them lots of information, and don't just try and get in their face about it. You know, be polite about it. Show them information that sort of shows what the cadet program can do for you. Trust me, I think that's a better way of going about it. Did you ever play Armored Warfare before it died? I don't think it's dead, is it, Rook? I thought it's still going. I actually want to start playing that game because I kind of did give it a go and didn't give it enough of a try. What do you think of the budget cuts to the military? I can't talk about that. I can't talk about Putin. Thanks, you gave me a push to start training for the Royal Marines. Good for you, Joe Control. I hope you have a fantastic start to your career. Work hard, lots of fitness for the Marines. Hi, Matsimus, I've just joined the stream. Hello, Eagle Gaming. Ender, thank you very much for your donation. That's an awesome little Minecraft avatar you got there. It's also creeping me the heck out. I don't know if you've made a video on this, but I'm a loader on a Leopard 2A5. Holy cow, dude. Awesome. Do you think it's old now or fine? I do not think it's old. I think it has plenty of service left inside of it. It needs some upgrade packages, but it's clearly a fantastic tank. A lot of people hate it for the instances of what they're seeing in Syria, of them being blown up and such, but I totally disagree with that mindset, because that's not the way to look at how tanks are being operated. It's the crew that can get the tank killed, not the tank itself. So have a think about that, but I do have a lot of respect still for the Challenger, the Leopard 2 platform. What's your opinion on atomic submarines? Clearly we still need them as a deterrent. Hopefully not more so much as a nuclear deterrent, but more as a deterrent to submarines that are sneaking around in the waters, especially coastal waters like us in Canada and the United Kingdom. What is your favorite piece of kit? Define kit. Jay, again, sending me money. Well, thank you. Did not need to send me money, buddy. Guys, stop sending me money. Please keep your money. Spend it on your own stuff. So, have you ever thought about doing an SAS video? Yes, I am going to do some videos on the Special Forces. I'm not a Special Forces representative or know much about the SAS or Special Forces, so I'd have to do some serious research. And normally when you talk about the Special Forces, you tend to get your head bitten off because a lot of people say, you're not Special Forces, you don't have the right to talk about it. So I kind of side on the edge of caution. Hello from North Korea, Jonathan Young, awesome, from North Korea. I just heard today that North Korea is starting to tear down their nuclear facilities, which was very interesting. I can't talk about it, but it's very interesting news. Is a gas turbine worse than a diesel engine? I mean the M1 turbine, the Leopard 2 engine. It's very subjective. There's a lot of arguments back and forth. I will always side towards diesel engines because I've worked on them so heavily and extensively, but now I work on turbine engines in my everyday career that I am right now. I have a very level playing field for engines, both turbine and diesel, so it's hard for me to say. Matsimus, do you watch Garen Thumb? Yes, I do. Fantastic channel. I love that channel. Really, really good. I know I'm trying my best to keep up with the messages here. There's so many. Come back to Armored Warfare. Challengers have rock-solid armor. Getting a buff on top of that soon. Also, maybe I'll give it another go. Maybe I'll fire the old Armored Warfare back up. Hello from Norway. Hello, Daniel Dreher. Welcome. The North America servers last time I played had 1,000 or less players a day. Ooh, that's tough. That is tough if a game's like that. It's so surprising to me that it dropped out like that. I think War Thunder and World of Tanks really just kind of kicked its ass. So it didn't really have much of a chance of keeping on going. Is the SAS the best Special Forces in your opinion? It's hard for me to say. Who is your favourite Game of Thrones character? Jon Snow. I'm a 3-star full screen cadet and you would love it. I have a silver DV and level 1 BTEC. Good for you, Nathan Allen. Really, really good for you. That's an awesome program to be in. Keep up with your cadet career, and hopefully in the future it will lead you up to something even better. Did you watch the Russian Victory Parade? I did watch it, yes. What do you think of the Scouts? It's a great youth program. You know, definitely gets kids out of the house, gets them doing things. I will 100% support it. Hey Matt, how's life going? Life's going tough, Hugo, to be honest with you, but thank you for asking. Heard things have been hard for you. Is there anything I can elaborate on? I can't elaborate on anything, folks. It's just, I'm just having some issues right now in life, and I just got to try and push past them and move on. You know, some things have been put on me that have made my life extremely difficult to deal with, but it is what it is. So I'm very nearsighted and was thinking about joining the US Coast Guard. Only see 2 feet before I start to lose clarity with glasses. As a contact, do you think I'll be able to pass? Jed, it's really hard for me to say, dude. I don't like talking about medical stuff because I really don't want to set you up for failure or defeat. John McCormick, everyone, John McCormick is in the stream. He is the owner of Green Wolf Gear, guys. If you have any questions about these products that I've just been talking about earlier in the stream, I would really appreciate you ask and talk to him. He's going to be able to answer all the questions that you have for him about this weapons platform package that's coming out, that he's selling, and all the other caricatures and models that he's going to be doing in the future. So if you have questions, John McCormick is in the stream right now. Please make sure you mention to him any questions that you have of any of the products you see up on the line up here and any of his future products. So definitely get talking to him right now. He'll be able to help you out. When are you going to do some more Combat Mission Shock Force UK? Definitely, P. Allen. I have definitely going to get around to it. You know, I've been wasting, I wouldn't say wasting, but putting a lot of commitment and time into War Thunder, and I find that there's just wasted time because I suck at it, and people are just so much better at them than me, and I'd much rather put my time and effort into like Steel Beast Pro and Combat Mission Shock Force, games that I can actually play in terms of realism, and so definitely going to look into playing more of that, so don't worry. What are your thoughts on the Victory Parade? In my opinion, it was awesome. Yeah, I mean, a parade of enemy military vehicle is pretty neat to see, especially when the Russians do it. You guys go to town when it comes to making, you know, equipment showcased, so yeah, it's pretty impressive to see. A game you might like that my son bought was Sudden Attack, Command and Conquer based game. I'm from Geordieland. You're from Newcastle, Guz. Why, aye, man. I'm from Durham, lad. I can't do the accent anymore, I've lost it. Should the RAF procure more advanced mod Typhoon EFs or more F-35 Block 3s? That is a very good question. Maybe I'll do a video on that in the future. That's a really good question. Dio Brando, thank you, buddy. I appreciate your donation. You didn't have to send me money to perk me up. That's not what I'm... yeah, but that means a lot. And I hope things get better for me too. But time will tell. We'll see. We'll see. Have you heard of 214 Army Cadet Force? I have not. Where is that? Tell me. James Graham, medical stuff. Medical stuff? Yeah, I can't talk about medical applications and stuff to the army and things. I really can't. It's just not my place to. So yes, once again, John McCormick's here with a little smiley face there. Ask him questions about his product. I really appreciate you talking to him because he's got tons of cool products coming out from the British Army, kind of action man, but totally realistic. They're not toys here, folks. We're talking about models. Totally accurate representations of British forces and other equipment and items that they're going to put on those units. He's going to be producing them. He's got tons of stuff coming out. Ask him questions. What's your favourite game you play right now? I play Squad with British forces. It's so good. It's on Steam. Check it out. Do you know anything about the Royal Navy Air Fleet arm? I do not. Please tell me about it. These headphones make me moist. Oh my goodness. If you ever need to talk to someone... Oh, sorry, I'm going to have to scroll up a bit here. You guys are talking so quick again, I can't keep up. If you ever need to talk to someone, speak to the Army Padres. Yeah, Nathan, I'm definitely going to potentially reaching out to people sooner or later because I'm just having a tough time. So, hey, Matt, just want to know if it's okay. Did you ever work with the Army Air Corps in your Army career? Yes, I did. I worked with 2 people in my corps, in my regiment, actually. Moved on to be door gunners in the Army Air Corps, so it's a very stringent course. You want to talk about difficult courses, the Army Air Corps Door Gunner course is hard to get into. Do you think Royal Engineers is a good role to go in? Yes, Pope Raymond, I do. In fact, I just met a Royal Engineer who came to my work the other day. He's an engineer now working on engineering drawings because I needed some engineering drawings from him. He did 27 years in the Royal Engineers and he said he had a fantastic career. Really nice guy to meet. It was awesome to meet him. Emil Lerner, yes, I am in Canada. Keep your chin up, Matsimus. Thanks, James. I appreciate that. Jay, stop sending me money. Just wondering, did you ever have any encounters with the Grenadier Guards in Afghanistan or any of the Guards? I have had encounters with the Guards, but not in Afghanistan, unfortunately. I was with Princess of Wales Royal Regiment and 4 Scots back then. So, wasn't there an L85A3 in the works at some point? It's still in the works. It's not in the works. It's been made. So go check out my video. I just did a video on the L85A3, so go look at that. John McCormick, everything British Army will be getting pushed through production over the coming year. There you go, folks, from the horse's mouth, from greenwolfgear.com. In the description box below, I'm going to put the description or the link again in the chat so you guys can go check that out. Once again, I do not support anything that I do not put my own faith into. So, you know, ex-British Army veteran, I will so support that. A lot of people approach me with things to sell, and this is something that I want to support. I'm getting no money out of it. It's not an affiliation. It's purely something that I want to support and help him get into the market with. So please ask him questions. British Army ads should be secular. Not too sure what you mean by that. Do you think Challenger 2 is better than the Leopard 2 A7? It's a very tough question to really answer because I've never operated or been around the Leopard 2A7, so space shuttle door gunners. Yeah, honestly, the course for the door gunners in the Army Air Corps of the British Army is almost as difficult to be a space shuttle door gunner, from what I've heard. Have I been to Outcast shooting range? No, I have not, unfortunately. Hello from Greece. Have you any experience with the Greek army, and if so, what do you think of them? I haven't, El Spartan, but I would love to, and that's a really cool name, by the way, having heritage back to the Spartan days for Greece. I would love to sort of meet the Greek military and, you know, learn about them, but I haven't really had any sort of interaction with them. Thanks, good night from England, good luck, take care, Pope Raymond. Raymond, appreciate you stopping by with your little kitty avatar there. Just joined your Discord under the name of Coward Dragoon 51. Interesting name, Adam, but thank you for joining the Discord. Matsimus, do you also think that Stridswagen 103 was the best tank for his time? I know, it's a different tank for sure. What website do you use for research? I use all sorts of websites, trying to find as much information as I can. Only YouTuber that says don't send me money. No, I mean that, guys. Don't send me money because, I mean, even V3, who's a natural gentleman and a squire who has sent me this care package, including this little diagram of me apparently going on my DP1 course. Don't send me money. Keep your money. It's your money. Look after it. Spend it on things that make your life happier and more fun. Not on me, some random British Canadian guy in the middle of nowhere. It's just not the way to go. Do Canadian get to shoot much back in Canada? No, they don't get to shoot much. They tend to shoot air rifles, but we have taken them on some C7 familiarization shoots before, so... sorry, no tank medals, too expensive, large to produce. So, yeah, John's, I think, mostly working on just the infantry side of things for now. Have a joke to make you feel better. Thank you, Django Commando 27. I'm trying to look into humor as much as I can. I'm actually from Sparta. That's awesome. Oh my god, I'm not answering that, Jan Commando. Jay, stop sending me money, dude. Have you seen The Siege of Jacteville? Yes, I think it's a great movie. The actor, though, that they picked for it just triggers me because all I ever think about when I see that actor is 50 Shades of Grey. I walked through Walmart entrance the other day and the new 50 Shades of Grey movie was on the counter and I'm like, that's the guy from Siege of Jacteville. So, yeah, great movie, but I just can't, the actor makes me cringe. Matsimus, what's your favourite attack helicopter? Probably the Apache Longbow gunship. Matsimus, what do you think's better, the M1A2 Abrams or the Challenger 2? It's very, very difficult question to answer, and there's no such thing as better. They all have their own specific attributes that make them good or bad in some regards. Sushi, I'm bored. Jay, don't be bored. Go play some games. Get off the stream. Go have some fun. Have I ever played PlanetSide 2? Yes, I have, Jed. It's not really my style. Centurion or Chieftain? Probably the Chieftain. Is that a tank model in the background? That is the Challenger 2. Yes, it is a plinth that was given to me from the Desert Rats back in my time in Germany, so it was given to me as a leaving gift. Loved your video on the MiG-31. Thank you, Emil. I'm really glad you like it. It took me a while to make that video. What is my job right now? I work in the aviation industry. Do you think you can do a video on some of the worst rifles the British Army ever adopted? Well, if it was up to most of the people who watch my channel, they would say it was the L85A1, which I could somehow agree with. Remember, the principle of the L85 was very, very good until they had to finally upgrade it to bring it to where it should have been, and now it's never going to get rid of that stigma. Matsimus, do you think the M1A2 Abrams is better than Challenger 2? Matthew Contino, as I just said, I can't really comment on that because they're totally different vehicles in their own sense of the word. Matt, if you're feeling sad, listen to Bo Burnham. Don't know who that is, but I'll check it out, I guess. 214 is in Finchley. Interesting. I presume that's a cadet unit. Where did I get what? Where did I get those? I don't know what those are. Loved your video on the MiG-31. Thank you, Panzerkampfwagen. I appreciate that, bud. What do you do about the Finnish? What do you think about the Finnish armed forces? A lot of respect for them. Don't know much about them, though. What's your opinion on the howitzer artillery gun? Well, I'm about to be an aspiring future artillery gunner, as shown in this interesting depiction by V3, who's one of my friends, I guess online friends in my Discord, of me on my DP1 course, which is my course that will qualify me as a gunner. That's apparently how I'm depicted on that course. About to put a round into the C3 howitzer. But yes, I have a lot of respect for the field artillery, of course, because I'm about to be a gunner in it, and I'm a part of it. So, take care, Jed. I really appreciate you stopping by today. Where'd you get those dummy rounds and training grenades from? Contacts, people who have, you know, old surplus that they had. So, show us your monitor. Why do you want to see my monitor? That's kind of weird. Do you think you could do a video on infantry camouflage? Yeah, could definitely do that. Tom Grayson, Matsimus, I'm 16, wondering whether to join the British Army. Any advice? You're 16, the world is your oyster. What do you want to do? Do you want to be in the military or do you want to get some qualifications? It's all down to you. Look into yourself. It's your choice. You need to make the choices. My opinion does not count. It's what makes you passionate in life. You need to really focus on that, not what other people say. When you served the military, what was your role? I was a heavy-duty tank mechanic. I want to join the Marines like my dad. What do you think? Go for it, Logan, and talk to your dad about it. You know, he's going to be the person to give you the first-hand experiences of what he experienced, and maybe you'll relate to that or maybe deter from it. So he's going to be your best person to talk to about that. Do you think that diversity in tanks like NATO is better than the same Russian tanks? I don't know what you mean by that, tank driver. Matsimus, if you could host a movie event, what would the movie be shown? Or if these people could choose a movie, what would the choices be? Doggo the Great. Just so you know, Doggo the Great, and all those in Discord who don't have Legionnaire role, I'm going to give you the role. I just haven't got around to actually issuing it to you guys yet. If I could host a movie event, the movie would probably be Black Hawk Down, because it's a classic movie. Did I ever commit a war crime? What an insane question to ask. Hello from America. If you stay in the Canadian Army for 3 more years, you might see me. With love, Hank. Take care, Glorious Chuckle. That's an interesting name. Logistics or engineers? Don't have choice over cause, guys. We're all in the same army. Matt, what would you like to see the British Army using in the future? I would love to see those beautiful wheeled vehicles coming into play. I can't remember what they are called. What's the wheeled vehicle that they want to bring in? Not the Petrivia. I can't remember. Well, I'd love to have a 6x6 or 8x8 wheeled vehicle brought into the British Army for their own mechanised infantry, just like the LAV. Can you make a War Thunder custom battle one day? Eagle Elite Gaming, for sure I definitely can. V3 is a funny guy. V3 is a very funny guy, especially when he sends me a package of beef jerky from his ration pack that is still covered in mud. Cheeky bugger. Look at that. Absolutely disgusting. And the fact that he sent me Wutong tea, or Wulong tea. I don't even know what that is, but I'm not going to be drinking that, just so you know. How can I write you on Discord? German Giga, just come onto my Discord, come hang out. So, yes, but the A2 does the job, Mr. Kanayak. Did you meet any paras? I did not meet any paras over this side of the pond, but many paras in the British Army, so... Matt, I'm 14, not sure if I'm fit enough for what? Angelo, what do you mean you're not fit enough for? I presume you mean you need to take a breath. I know, I can't keep up with your questions, guys. There's so many. I'm trying my very best. Like, my mouth is going dry. I've been trying to reply to you so many times. What was in the package? This was what was in the package, folks. Got sent to me by a friend out east who's also in the artillery. He sent me a full cleaning kit, which was really nice of him. I guess he had found it in a surplus store. They had a spare, and he said, you know what, would you like it? And I said, sure, why not? And then he sent me a host of other little options. Inclusive of that was the beef jerky, which for some reason he decided to leave in mud and issue to me, and some boot ties, which are great, because the last 2 boot ties I lost. So, but you know, things like this are what keep my morale up. I've been going through hell lately, and people like this, these are the kind of people that keep me high and dry. You know, I'm having a tough time in life. I think it's brought upon myself a little bit in life doing so, but when you have people like this that support you through the rough stages, it really means a lot. So, and people like you guys that have come to hang out on the stream also means a lot to me, so thank you. I know I'm putting a really brave face on it right now and being all happy and la-di-da, but overall it's just having a really tough time right now. So you know, I appreciate you all stopping by and hanging out with me today. It means a lot. So I'm trying to keep up your questions, though there's so many. I'm trying to keep contact with you all, each and every one of you, but you're firing so many messages at me. Hey, I'm from the US, hoping to join a combat medic specialist, but I love your videos. Can you give a shout out to my friend Dunzek? Well, hello Dunzek from Average Sushi there. Thank you for your service, future service as a combat medic specialist. A lot of respect for medics and nurses in the armed forces. Why were you required to change your name, Matsimus? I wasn't required to change my name. I changed it because I'm not a gaming channel really anymore. I kind of mix between all sorts of different things, so I changed it. You came from my village and took all the curry. You're very strange. Dormant Games, thank you for your money donation. You didn't have to do that. I'd much prefer you just keep your money, folks, please. Because at the end of the day, I am just an idiot online that does not deserve money sent from strangers. I'd much prefer you just enjoy your summer with it, or winter. Some of you are going into winter. So let's see what he said anyway, though. Thank you again. First shot being so important. Why don't the main guns mounted in a turret also pivot on their own left and right instead of moving the whole turret? The problem with that is, folks, is if you try and put a gun that's in a turret that's angled inside the turret as well, the mounts cannot take that kind of shock load. It's not like the old 88s that were on the, you know, German tanks back in the day where they could pivot on their own axis inside a static turret. Putting a gun on a turret is pretty self-explanatory that has enough turning and traverse speed to be able to engage. So I wouldn't worry too much about trying to put a turret and a gun being able to pivot between independently. It wouldn't make much sense. The mounts just wouldn't be able to take 120mm of shock force on mounts like that at pivots. It's not a good idea. What do you think of the British forces on squad? Friendly Nikolai, my good old squad buddy there. I love it, bud, and me and you need to get together and play some squad for sure. Do you have any experience with the working dog units? Not really. We had a couple of working dogs with us in Afghanistan sniffing out for naughty naughties, but not really other than that. Matt, I'm 14. I don't know if I'm fit enough for the Marines. Well, if you're not fit enough, then you need to just find people who can train you and help you get prepared and fit enough for the Marines. There's tons of people out there. You're 14, though. I'd much prefer you focus on, you know, enjoying your youth than trying to get ready for the Marines. You're 14. You can't even join them yet, so... oh my god, there's so many people asking. Sheriff Sadek, thank you. I love you too, Sheriff Sadek. That means a lot to me. Do more cooking with Matsimus. I may potentially do some more cooking with Matsimus. We will see. What are your thoughts on the Army Cadets? I'm 13 and I go. Good luck, Logan. It's a fantastic youth program. You're going to love it. Unfortunately, I'm no longer part of that program due to the fact of the amount of stress I'm under right now and the personal problems I'm having. So I have a huge respect for the Army Cadet programs worldwide, and I definitely encourage youth to get into it for sure. Matsimus, do you think that the Marder is better than the Warrior? Ooh, yes, a little bit. I do. I think the Warrior is up for a deserving big old upgrade, which is getting its 40mm cannon. But there's some other features of the Marder that I think are a little bit better than the Warrior. So, Rebel Core, the Gaming Rebel. Hey Matt, what new features do you want to see in Arma 4? Well, thank you once again for your donation. You should not have sent me that money. Please, guys, keep your money. Honestly, it's just not... I'm not... It's summertime for people, especially in the UK, that are sending me donations. Spend your money on some fun. Go buy a new game on Steam or something. Don't send it to me. Like, what are you doing? But thank you. What do I want to see in Arma 4? For me, Arma 4 needs a whole new overview of an engine. They need a new gaming engine. It needs to be torn out. The old engine is not doing what it should do. I still think to this day it's not doing as well as it should do. It needs a new engine. It needs to be brought from the bottom up again. And I want to step away from this futuristic stuff and maybe go to some more old school stuff like the Falklands conflict or Korea or something like that. Don't go Second World War. God, if Arma goes into the Second World War, First World War stuff, I'm going to cringe. Hopefully they don't. Laugh a lot, take my money here. Jay, stop sending me money, dude. Matsimus is going to be a millionaire by the end of the stream. No, I hopefully will not be. I will never be a millionaire, but guys, please keep your money, though. It really means a lot to me that you're sending it, but I'd much rather you just keep your cash. Go buy a game or go buy some kit for airsofting or something. I don't know. We're just going to kick this guy here. Let's get him removed. There we go. I watch most of your live streams, but don't message much. Such an inspiration, mate. Thanks. Any tips on joining the Royal Marines? The game engine. Tips on joining the Royal Marines. You need to focus on your fitness big time, and you need to focus on your confidence. Remember, the Royal Marines are one of the shock troopers of the British Armed Forces. They want soldiers that have the confidence to be able to go step forth into, you know, the breach and do what they need to do. So, you know, get some public speaking, get involved with some team sports, all sorts of things like that, and get involved with some fitness. Have you watched Full Metal Jacket? Of course I've watched Full Metal Jacket. Tim is Squid 61. Hope your troubles sort themselves out soon. Thank you, Sharpshot889. I really appreciate that. I hope they do too, but we will see. Oil on YouTube, you're clearly a bummers. I don't know what that means. What is the Canadian Army Cadets like? They're a great youth group. Some of the greatest people, greatest youth I've ever met, and people that work with them as well. Some of the nicest people. Very great instructors. Great people to be around. It's a great program, folks. Please, if you're a Canadian youth, get into it. Have you done a rune setup tour? No, I haven't, but I guess in the future I could definitely do that. What do you think about Canada? Let's say adapt something like the Archer artillery system. I would love artillery to have a self-propelled mobile artillery system, so for sure. Greetings from Sweden. Greetings from Canada. Flood him with more money. No, please do not do that. It's chucking it down here. Heat wave. I honestly love Britain. I miss the rain, honestly. John McCormick. Oh, God, scroll up a bit here. Still love your channel, Matt. Even for an armoured veteran, I find it very informative. Congratulations on passing the 100,000 subscriber barrier. Onwards and upwards for your channel. Thank you, John. Thank you very much. That means a lot to me. Onwards and upwards for your business too, buddy. And once again, folks, I really appreciate you. Go check out greenwolfgear.com and go check out some of the caricature, or I guess models that John's going to be producing in the future for the British Army and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, definitely go check that out. Would you engage with haters in comments? Are you drunk or thin-skinned? Sometimes I do engage with the haters in the comments, and I get dragged into it stupidly. I'm having a bad day, and right now I'm really susceptible to it because I'm just having a really rough time. I've snapped a couple of times. I've made mistakes. We all make mistakes. So, you know, yes, sometimes I do get pulled into it a little bit like that. So, Jay, make a Matsimus stop sending Jay money compliment. That's awesome. He's just going to take screenshots and record sessions of my live streams where he's sending me money. What should I work on physically? Because I want to become a tanker. Upper body. Get those muscles working. You're going to be punching rounds into the breach. You're going to want to get some upper body for sure. Matsimus, the only person on YouTube who does not want you to give him money. I'm sure there's many other YouTubers that don't want them to give you money, but do you respond to messages on Facebook? I try my best to, but I'm trying to keep up with life right now is extremely difficult, especially with this troubled spot that I'm going through, so I apologise if I don't respond as quick as you had hoped me to. Hi Matt, I've been looking to join the British Infantry for a while. I've now realised I can join as an officer. Would you recommend joining as one? Definitely. You know, I'm an NCO for life, I think. I think one day maybe I'll apply for my commission in the long term. But I would definitely say if you have the passion to become an officer and lead and you love leadership, go for it. Get to be an officer. Please make a YouTube vid that just feels fun to watch you play. Greetings from Sweden. Thank you, Ludwig Slalen. I'm definitely going to be playing War Thunder. I suck at it, though, so, you know, I'm surprised half you guys even watch me play it. Is it possible to serve in the British Army without actually joining, as I'm ineligible to join it? You can definitely serve the British Army if you go into the civilian employment. You can, you know, become a clerk or, you know, administration, all that sort of stuff. There's a lot of things you can still serve the British Army in doing. Matsimus, don't give me money. Matsimus, were you in the cadets? I was in the cadets back in the day. I was in the Durham Light Infantry, the Army Cadets, many years ago. Is rocket artillery artillery? That's a good question. A lot of people, if I answer that question, I'll get my head chopped off, so I've got to be very careful. Isn't the FAMA SIG 540 available in Canada? I'm not too sure. It might be. What are the summers like in Canada? Here in Alberta, they get hot. It's beautiful here in the summer. It's absolutely beautiful. What vehicles is Greenwolf planning to do? He's not doing any vehicles, folks, unfortunately. It's just too expensive. He's just doing the infantry models. I was in the cadets, Alex Colston Shields. I was indeed. I was in the Durham Light Infantry in the Army Cadet Force in the UK. What fitness should I work on for the Armoured Officer Corps? Upper body and PT. Get your cardiovascular doing. Don't just do long distance runs. Do some interval training, circuit training, all that sort of stuff. Have you done a room setup tour before? No, I haven't. Smell more. It's an interesting name. I haven't done a room setup before. It's pretty messy right now, but maybe in the future I will. No, actually, most beg and demand. Yeah, I don't beg and demand for money. I try my best not to. It's just not the place to be. I'd much rather you guys just keep your money, spend it on things you want to spend on. It's summertime. Go out, go swimming, go see a movie, buy a new game, whatever it is you want to do. Cheer up, Matt. Look up. You'll be fine by Nick Waite on YouTube. I'll go check that out. Maybe I do need some morale music in the background. Matt, just use your old battle harness for airsoft. Battle harness? You mean my PLC webbing? I would love to play airsoft, folks. It's expensive. I don't have many people around here that want to play it, and you know, I think at the end of the day it's going to be one of those things I've really got to find a niche of players to play it with, so, and I don't really have that. What's your opinion on the Green Berets? Does Canada or Britain have an equivalent? I have a lot of respect for the Green Berets, and their training is insane. I actually watched a video of them the other day doing scuba training, and my god, that's what I'd fail at. I could do all the fitness, I could jump out of planes, but I've done scuba myself, I'm actually qualified to scuba dive, but the stuff they do, no way, it's like drowning. Very enjoyable videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Vibe, or VI8E. I appreciate that. Have you any experience with the Royal Marines? Yes, Bradley Astley. We had the Royal Marines attached to us in Afghanistan with 16th Air Assault in 2008 and Op Herrick 8. Fantastic bunch of guys. We also had a lot of Royal Marines training to be mechanics, dual both infantry and mechanic role. When I went through basic training to be an Army mechanics, we had a lot of them apply with us. Ender, again, sending me money. Well, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Hello from Denmark, I think. A lot of people, armies like the Danish army. Do you know why? All the people I've been working have liked us on the field. I think it's probably because you're morale and you're so down to earth and chilled. You know, a lot of people, I guess, showboat their militaries and make this big persona for their military. And I don't think you guys do that. I think you're very chilled and laid back. Do you ever stream on Twitch? I don't stream on Twitch, no, unfortunately. Can you wear a day sack at night? Interesting question, British Rifleman. Interesting. Hopefully, I will soon be promoted to Cadet Staff Sergeant. Good for you, buddy. Are you in Battis? I used to live there with my dad. Gem Tox, no. I'm quite close to Battis, but not in Battis. I'd love to live there if I had a full-time job there. What do you think the British Army will replace the L-85 with? I don't know. Tough question. Probably won't for a long time now that the L-85A3 is there. Your thoughts on the Irish Army? Haven't much interaction with them, but have a lot of respect for any army that's, you know, in the British Isles, or not in the British Isles, but beside the British Isles anyway. Why did you move to Canada? I love the country. I love the people here. You have pretty good content, but geez, with those Hmong videos, they're pretty cringeworthy. Well, thank you, Marcus. I really appreciate that. Hello, Matsimus. Your Hmong videos are hilarious. I've been trying to revisit some of the older ones, but it seems like a lot of them are gone. Yeah, unfortunately, I've taken them down. You know, the content that's on there, I've got to be careful as to what I put on my channel anymore, so that's kind of why. Marcus, I still have a lot of respect for you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. What do you think about the Leopard 2? Fantastic tank, Ludwig. Love the tank. Can you do a video on Russian Spetsnaz? I could probably do that. Just get a gun and a mask. In total, it'll be about 150 to 160, and most of the ready have camo boots and gear. I guess, but again, I've got to find the players to play it and the places to play it. People like you, it's normal for someone to entertain a public audience to receive a tip or something. Good work. Well, thank you, Thomas Fernandez. I appreciate that, but honestly, I'd much prefer you guys just keeping your cash and enjoying your time doing whatever you need to do. A lot of you, I know, students or kids or whatever it may be, keep your cash, go play some games, go have some fun, don't put it on me. Thoughts on a plane landing in the street in Calgary? I heard about that, Chris. That's insane, hey? Absolutely insane. Good on the pilot, though. My goodness. If you're having a bad day, start a stream and you'll be cheered up by us. That's a very good point. You guys have definitely cheered me up today. I really appreciate it. Do you have any ideas for camo nights for air cadets? Just as I revived my corporal slide on Thursday, I want to impress. Buy yourself a really cheap scrim net. Go hide in a field somewhere and see how long it takes for them to find you. What caliber diameter is that shell on your desk? This shell is a 30mm dummy round from an A10 Warhog. Matsimus, I'm American but want to join the Royal Marines. Is there a way I can get around that fact? Yes, you just have to go and apply for your citizenship, buddy. Which is going to take some time, but it's a possibility. I mean, I'm a British guy, now in the Canadian Army, so anything's possible. Well, Matt, I got to run. Much love from Hank. Hopefully, future Green Beret. Good for you, glorious chuckle. Last word. Take care, buddy. Thanks for joining. My dad is a colour in the Marines. Awesome, Logan. Awesome. Well, if you want to join the Marines, he's the best person to talk to. Have you ever been a dismount close combat trainer? Yes, I have, indeed. I had one in Senelaga. We had one in Senelaga that we went to. It was awesome. I want your thoughts on the Finnish Defence Forces. I don't have any thoughts on it because I don't know much about it, but I have respect for them for the fact that they're still part of the European nations that are in the grasping reach of the British forces that can train with them, so I have a lot of respect. Why did I choose artillery? I chose artillery because it was probably the only unit around my local area that I could really join without having to go full-time, and if I could go full-time, I would. So, have I been to America before? Braden Charles, yes, I have been to Vegas. Viva Las Vegas, man. Great time, great time. I've also been to a few other places in the States as well. Thoughts on the MOAG? It's the main system used by the Irish. We're going to be getting a 105mm system similar to the Steras used by the US with stacking HGMs instead of tanks. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that in the future for sure. Please, could you do a room setup tour? Yeah, for sure. I can definitely do that in the future. A lot of people have been asking that today. Why'd you have to take down that Putin video? I love your vids. Yeah, I took the Putin video down because, once again, I've got to be very careful with what I'm putting up on my channel. And a lot of people have said, you know, just be careful what you're putting up on the internet. It makes complete sense, so I kind of took it down. Love your videos. Still laugh every time I think about your last video with the premium robot voice. Yeah. Have you thought about making any more review videos, any more tanks lately? Yes, I will be, for sure. Been working on some other projects in the background. Can I have a hug? Here you go, British Rifleman. There you go. There's your hug. Are heart defects abandoned medical examination? Good question. I wouldn't know, David O'Connor. The best person to speak to is your medical officer or a recruiter who can help you with that. What do you think of the new British DMR L129A1? You mean this? L129A1? Right here? It's awesome. It's an awesome gun. 308. Beautiful. Beast. This one actually... Look at that. Awesome. Change mag. Awesome. There you go. So yes, fantastic rifle, fantastic rifle. Do you like spiders? No, I do not like spiders. I'm not a big fan of them. I've got to see how's life gets. Hope life gets better for you. Thanks, Sharp Shot. Appreciate that. Dr. Airsoft. Matsimus, I will legit Google airsoft fields. Tell me your city. Yeah, no, it's okay. I'll look into it myself. But thank you though. Hoping to join at 16. What's the Army Foundation College like, and what's the best infantry regiment? Bradley Addersley, go check out my Army Foundation College video that I just recently did that gives you a rough idea of what AFCA will be like for week 1 anyway. And I don't really have a best infantry regiment to comment on. Everybody has their own specific preferences as to what they're joining. I'm still not sure which one I want to join, British Army or Royal Navy. Charlie Cook, it's going to be down to you. You really need to do your research and look as to what your heart and your mind tell you that you want to do. Can you do a Canadian accent? Ben Winchester. No, I am not going to do that. Carl Christian Toff, miss your Hmmmmm videos. Yeah, unfortunately, I've just got to be a little bit more careful as to what I post on the internet now. And, you know, being that those videos can also be portrayed in different perspectives or, you know, different opinions. It's just got to be careful. So, Matsimus has sent a package. No, the package was actually this. It's a rifle cleaning kit sent by V3, a good friend of mine, an artillery gunner in the east of Canada. It was very nice to find this. He found it in a surplus store. He said, you know what, Matsimus, I know you've been looking for some kit. Why don't you get a rifle cleaning kit? This is actually for a machine gun cleaning kit. But he had it spare, so I said, sure, I'll take it, no worries. Major Struthy, thanks for the answer. Yeah, I get it, man. Stay safe. Take care, buddy. All the best. My uncle was in the Canadian Army circa World War II, artillery, Italy 43. That's awesome, James. A lot of respect for you and your uncle there. British rifleman, I have Asperger's and ADHD. Can I still join the army? That's a good question. I can't answer that, though, unfortunately. I really cannot. But good luck for you if you are trying to join. When do you think War Thunder will be released on Xbox One? I have no idea. Hello, Alan Waz. What's your thoughts on the Sherman Firefly? I mean, it's a Sherman, so, I mean, they helped us win the war, so I have a lot of respect for them, and it's a fantastic tank. Do you prefer Canadian Uniform Camouflage, DPM on MTP? I actually really like DPM and MTP, but I have no real problem with Canadian CAD-PAT right now. I mean, it's a uniform. We wear it, right? It's what you're given. You get given what you're given. Is there a reason why some British armed forces salute with the palm faced outward and some downward like the US forces? It's just a different doctrine. It's just a different way of saluting. I mean, the Canadian military is a very big hybrid of both American doctrine and training and British doctrine and training. So it's kind of got halfway along the way we changed to the Canadians from this. So I don't know how it happened, but it did. I hope you see where we go. What's your favorite? What's my favorite battle rifle? I don't really have a favorite other than the L85A2. Probably the M14 second after that. In your spare time, do you run around your house and Spartan mass behind you? Major Struthy, no. Mrs. Matsimus would probably kill me. My kids would be scared to death. No, I do not. How long do you think tanks will be around? Anti-tank launchers are just getting nastier for each day. Do you think it will reach a point where tanks will be obsolete? It's very hard to say. I don't think within the next 30 years they're going to be obsolete. I think we're definitely still going to have them, but for sure in the future there's going to be new technology that will replace them. I definitely think so. How much travel did you do in the army? I did a ton of travel, Charlie Cook, from Germany to Poland to France to everywhere, all over the place. Maybe he could be a PT instructor. I would love to be a PT instructor in Canada, but it's just they don't do that here, I don't think. Why do you think the British Army are pulling out of Germany after all this time? It's funding, guys, money. There's no requirement for us to be there anymore, so there's no point in them funding us being there, so that's it, really. Hey man, I have webbing and kit for my army cadets. Should I sell and use, issued, or keep? Keep it, and maybe you can use it, I don't know. But you're going to get issued your own stuff, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. How old were you when you joined the army? I joined at 16 years old. What do you think about Canada's gun laws? I think we have great gun laws, honestly, but I can't really talk too much about it, to be honest. Do you prefer British webbing or the Canadian chest rig? I do prefer my British webbing. I won't lie to you. I do prefer it. Do you think the T-14 Armata worries Western militaries, or do you think it's just a better Russian system than usual? I don't think it worries them. I think every military has its own, you know, worry of to what's coming and what's the next bit of technology that could fight the next bit of kit. But the T-14 Armata is a definitely different doctrine to what the Western militaries have seen, and I think they're asking a lot of questions as to are the capabilities that the T-14 Armada's specifications been said to do are actually going to do it. It's very interesting. I don't know. Hello, Quinn B. Long time no see. Hail, Comrade Lord Monkimus. Hello, buddy. Welcome. What did your parents think about me joining the army? They were 100% behind me. I've had passion about it ever since I was a little boy, so I kind of convinced them from a young age. I don't have a PO box. This was actually sent to. I have. It's hard to say this, but I have a lot of faith in the person who sent me that package. But if you want me to have a PO box, then I can maybe do that. So you guys could send me packages if you want to. I want to try and make a kind of fan art page here. So if you want to send me stuff, you want to send me like pictures of me or whatever stuff you've been doing in the background. I know a lot of people have been making models on my Discord. They've been sending pictures of the models they've been making. Absolutely incredible bits of kit. And I thought that'd be really cool to just some, you know, like the top 5 models that have been produced from my fan base, and we could kind of have a competition who's made the most impressive model, and we'll put it on the channel and do a video on it, who painted it best and who put the, you know, all that sort of stuff. So squad finally has British forces. What do I think? I love it. It's awesome. Take care, Logan. Appreciate you stopping by. Exploding penguins, are they the way forward? Yes, they definitely are. What vehicle do you want to see in War Thunder? I want to see the Warrior, honestly. I'd love to see the Warrior in it. Why do you pick Matsimus as your YouTube name? Well, my name's Matt, and I love Spartan / Roman history, and I thought, works together. Maximus from, Gladiator. Put them together. Matsimus. Goodbye, love your vids. Take care, Logan. You have a very English nose. Well, thank you. I think I have a fantastic English nose. My father's nose. Have you ever had rations with Canadian Armed Forces? Do you prefer them to the British ones? I have had rations with Canadian Armed Forces. This is one of the rations, beef jerky, that was sent to me by V3, a gunner in Eastern Canada, a friend of mine. He having a bit of a meme with me there. What are your thoughts on the Irish Army? I haven't really had any interactions with them, but I do have a lot of respect for the Irish Army for sure. How much were those mini rifles behind you? Dry Superior, I would like you to go to this website and find out for yourself. They aren't actually for sale just yet. They're still being produced, but I'm going to do a full unboxing and review video of Green Wolf gear in the future, so you guys can go check that out. Why do the Guards regiments get the A3 first? That's a very good question. I don't know, actually. I have no idea why they got it first. It's probably just the luck of the draw. If you could go on any armoured vehicle insistence, what would it be? Okay, folks, you want to know? That's a great question, fail card. Let's see if I can find the link. I'm going to see if I can find the link here, folks. Just give me a second here. I'm going to try and see if I can find what vehicle I want. Now, there's actually a legitimate Spartan CVRT for sale in Tulsa, Oklahoma. There's a CVRT for sale in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I have been very tempted to look into buying it. And I'm not kidding. I'm not joking here. I really have had interest in wanting to buy this CVRT. I'm going to send you the link in the description box. I'm going to send it right here. Go check out that website. And I'll put it in the description box as well. A lot of people have been saying, Matsimus, you should buy this CVRT. Go for it. Buy the CVRT. It's a Spartan, which basically means it's an armored personnel carrier. They're selling it for about 54,000 Canadian dollars. Actually, more than that. I think it's about 58,000 Canadian dollars. And it's in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So if I wanted to buy this thing, I would have to muster up $58,000, get a truck flatbed to put it on, and drive it almost 2,100 kilometers from Tulsa, Oklahoma to Alberta, Canada, and get it across the border. Now, I'm sure all of these things can happen, but it's probably going to cost me an absolute fortune to do. But if I had the money, folks, that's what I would do. I would buy this thing, I'd drive it up here to Canada, I'd find some buddies' land, because I know a number of people here who have land, farmland, and I would just go, I would tear it up. I would just tear that thing up. I know you can buy parts from the UK, they're not cheap, but you can. Apparently this vehicle, if you go to that link, is in spotless condition. I would love to get that thing and drive it around. I would invite you guys to come over, we'd go tear it up, we'd have some videos in the back of it, it'd be amazing. But $53,000, guys, I mean, come on, that's insane. I can't muster up $53,000. But it is in Tulsa, Oklahoma, CVRT Spartan FV-103 armor personnel carrier for sale. So if anyone is interested in buying that, please go make me extremely jealous. Head down to Tulsa, Oklahoma and go buy yourself a British Army CVRT Spartan. Would you ever join the US military? For sure. If I ever moved to the US, I'd love to join the US military for sure. Watch all the people send you. If I had the money, I'd have it. If I had the money, I'd have it. And honestly, I've been many times thinking about taking a loan to get it. I don't know. Like, Mrs. Matsimus would kill me if I actually said I was going to try and buy this damn thing. But my God, I would love to have a CVRT Spartan in my garage, put it on a flatbed, and on a weekend just tear up someone's field in it. It would be amazing. Thank you, Jay, funding for the Spartan. Again, please don't send me money, folks. I appreciate it. But same for Deshot Mate. That's an interesting name there too. €1. Thank you. You don't have to send me money. Which firearm do the Royal Armoured Corps, specifically tank crewmen, use? They have a bullpup version. Oh, sorry, bullpup, a carbine version of the bullpup L85A2. Watch all these people send you money for the Spartan. No. Yeah, $58,000. I don't think so, and I don't want them to anyway. Hey Matt, can you unban me please? Neither of us can remember why we were banned, so I am Chocolate Raisin. Please unban me, thanks. The Hamster, message me on Discord and maybe I'll think about it. You were clearly banned for some reason. I don't just ban people, so. US military or Canadian military? I don't choose between militaries. We're all in the same military brotherhood / sisterhood, so I'm not going to comment on that. Finally got some money to donate. Thank you to Shot, mate. You really didn't need to do that. Matsimus, I'm saving up for a Spitfire. No joke. Really? That's awesome. Good for you, buddy. What do you think about the Swedish Armed Forces? Well, Sweden isn't real. I'm just kidding. I have a lot of respect for the Swedish Armed Forces. You guys have some cool kit, like the CV-40. Whew, the thing is a beast. Hello, War Gaming, or World War Gaming. I appreciate you stopping by. In the days of your Britain's shore. Interesting, Jay. Interesting statement there. Everyone start giving him money for that Spartan. No, please do not start giving me money for the Spartan. Keep your cash. Where was I from in the UK? I was originally born in London. I moved up to Durham when I was very young. Opinions on the SUSAT? Ugh, no, not a good scope. I'm joining the Remy soon. Arte et Marte, David Smith, 58. Any advice? Work on your fitness. Keep up with your studies if you're studying, because they want to have someone who's, you know, educationally sound. And just look forward to it, buddy. You're going to be going into one of the greatest corps in the world. So you're going to love it. Take every second of it in fun. You're going to enjoy it. There's going to be ups and downs, but the Remy is a great corps. You're going to have a great time. Quinn B, can you be my dad? Unfortunately, I cannot be your dad. Maybe I can be your online stepdad. I'm just kidding. Did you have a fun time when you were in the army? Charlie Cook, I had the best time of my entire life. Nothing beats it. Nothing. It's just the greatest time of my life. What have you done about the videos that are stealing your content? I really don't care. Honestly, I just don't care. It's not a big deal. Should I send him £99 towards the Spartan? Let the people vote. No, you will not, Adam. Don't. Please do not. Don't. There's no point. Keep your cash, dude. How's Tank? Sharpshot 889. He's doing really good. He's still getting older, though. Bless him. Miss Matsimus gives me a lot of trouble because I keep giving him treats and keep giving him the excuse that he's old. But, I mean, he shouldn't be giving treats if he's getting old. He should be getting less treats. But he's my boy, so. Have you ever been to Armageddon, the tank paintballing place? No, I'd love to. That would be awesome. Hopefully, when I retire, I will get an Aero L39C Albatross. That'd be awesome. What do you think of the Finnish armed forces? I hope you think it's better than the Swedes. I don't think anything's better than any other force. I don't comment on things like that, guys. Matsimus, over here, there's a Scorpion for sale going for 27,000. A Spitfire Scorpion. God, I'd love a Scorpion too. That'd be sick. That'd be amazing. Go for the Scorpion MI3K15. That'd be amazing. What's your Discord tag? We had a PM, but it's kind of disappeared. I need that message you. Just go and find the Discord in my description boxes. Are you going to Tank Fest this summer? No, I would love to, Pophead. In fact, the Tank Museum actually invited me, personally invited me to come to their museum and do interviews for them. And unfortunately, I can't afford to fly there. It's actually my birthday in the summer, and obviously my family's all in the UK, so it would make sense to go visit. But yeah, I just can't afford to fly, folks. And the Tank Museum has said, you know, we would love to bring you down here and interview you and, you know, talk about your channel and talk about the tanks. We'll give you full access to the entire armory of tanks, and you can have a full chat with, you know, all the different people that are there. I'm like, that'd be awesome. I'd love to, but unfortunately, I can't. I'm in Canada. They didn't know I was in Canada. They thought I was in the UK. So I'd love to. Why is everyone going hashtag spank the tank? What the heck is that supposed to mean? James Graham, what did you do in the British Army? I was a heavy-duty tank mechanic. What's your opinion on Ruperts? You know, at the end of the day, they're still officers. They still have a level of respect you need to give them. But, you know, young officers are just like young privates. They need to learn, and, you know, we make fun of them along the way, but they still get to be eventually a soldier and an officer that will lead from the front and make sure that the troops do what they need to do. If I could be an armourer in the Remy, what could I do on a civilian street that would be a qualification? Tough to say, Charlie Cook. You could probably be an armourer, but I don't know. Honestly, you'd have to do some research. Do I like Ansean mythology? I don't know what that is, Bradley. Have you had any experience with the AK platform, AK-47-74? I have not, no. We had a Lee Enfield Mark IV under the bed at our cabin. Boy, was a heavy 10 years old. Okay, interesting. What is all the love the tank? Hashtag spank the tank. Hashtag love the tank. That's very strange. I don't understand what you guys are all doing. Very strange. Wow, you really are quite humble. Well, thank you. I don't try my best. I don't try and be humble. I just try and be normal. If you could spend 50,000k on an AFV, why wouldn't you pick a T55? They're so common and cheap. Because I want a British vehicle. I want a vehicle that I used to use and operate. And plus, CVRTs are like cars. They fly. Whereas a T55, they don't. It's a stream raid. Interesting. Stream raid. Stream raid. I like it. It's my first ever stream raid. Got to go into surgery again with my legs. Good luck. Take care, Deshot, mate. Hope everything goes well for you. You are good to listen to. You have a soothing voice and good character. You should be using that along with your intelligence and knowledge. Well, thank you, Robert Hubbard. I appreciate that. It means a lot. What part of London was I from? I was from northeast London, I guess Hertfordshire. If you could, would you like to own an AK rifle? I would love to own an AK rifle, honestly. Any advice on the young lad that's thinking about joining the Canadian Armed Forces? Go for it. Go for it, honestly. Do fire control orders at the top of your lungs? No. No. Definitely not today, sorry. I'm trying to get a scholarship for my Army ROTC. Any advice? Excel well in your academics, buddy. I mean, commit yourself, work hard. No one gets anything for free. So if you want to get a scholarship, you're going to have to work for it and earn it. So work hard, study, do what you need to do. Can we see Tank? Tank is upstairs sleeping. Sorry. Can't bring him down right now. Oh, stream raids. Oh, awesome. This is my first stream raid. I love it. I mean, it's not really the greatest stream raid. I mean, they're just literally hashtagging a tag that really means nothing to most of the people in this room other than the people who've come to stream it. So it doesn't really make much sense, but that's awesome though. I'm kind of happy that I've got my own stream raid. Now I feel part of the YouTube community. When I play War Thunder as Brits, I blast Grenadiers March. Yeah, I would too. What foreign languages can you speak? British. That's about it. Greetings from General Cody. Well, hello, General Cody's merry bunch of mongs. I appreciate you stopping by on the stream today. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Are the Scimitar and Scorpion variants of the CVRT... Scimitar and Scorpion variants are part of the CVRT program, yes. The Spartan is the infantry carrier. What's your opinion on the L85A3? Go check out my video. I just did a video on it in the past. What are those brown boxes behind me? Pophead, they are basically accurate models of British military equipment. They're going to be sold in the future by greenwolfgear.com. He's producing, I guess, models which are going to be going from World War II, World War I to modern day British military equipment. Basically like G.I. Joes or Action Men. So yeah, go check that out, greenwolfgear.com. I'll put it once again in the description box and the chat so you guys can have a look at what's being sold. There we go. Yes, please do videos on Japanese tanks, not much to be found on them. Did you get any more qualifications apart from being a mechanic in the army? Oh, give me a sec, guys. I'm getting PM'd by someone. There we go. Oh, getting PM'd. People asking so many questions. I can't keep up. I cannot keep up. Okay, there we go. Hopefully you guys are still here. There we go. Go back. There we go. Will robots replace infantry? Probably. In the long, long future, I'm sure that we will have robots that will supersede infantry at some point, but I'm probably like 100, 200 years or so. Who knows? But soldiers will always be needed on the battlefield. Come on, let's be honest here. Very cool, Maximus. Thank you, James Bonaderic. If you could go back to a time of feudal Japan, would you? Sure, I'd love to. Go be a samurai, why not? I have a World War II meme for you. It's 1945, Blitzkrieg, they said. Build a mouse, they said. Do you watch soccer? I do not watch soccer, no. Good night, Danish Army loves you. Thank you, Ender. I appreciate you stopping by today. Hello, Mr. Gala. Welcome. Any advice joining the British Army? Focus on your fitness. Focus on getting some community-based stuff, some team sports, whatever it may be, to get your confidence up. And just really look at what you want to be in the British Army and focus on the things you need to get to be there. What's your favourite firearms manufacturer company? e.g. Heckler & Koch. Savage Arms. I have a lot of respect for Savage Arms. They're fantastic. Worst NCO you've ever seen during your time in the Army? I've seen a lot of NCOs that are terrible, but it's not my place to talk about them. I don't like to lead and tell, as they say. Did you ever play rugby? I did play rugby, actually, quite a bit when I was younger. I do miss rugby. That was a lot of fun. They play rugby a lot in Canada too, but it's just not my thing anymore. Do I miss the UK? Absolutely not. I really don't. Have you ever watched 28 Days Later? Yes, I have. Fantastic movie. Well, folks, I think what we're going to do is we're going to close it up for today because, well, one, we've been going for quite some time here and I'm going to spend the rest of the day with my family. I really appreciate you all stopping by today and checking out the stream. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. As I said before, please go check out greenwolfgear.com to see the kind of equipment and I guess, models that John's going to be making in the future that I'm supporting him as a military veteran to, I guess, endorse his product. I don't have any affiliations to it. No profit goes to me. It's purely just something I want to support. Anyway, folks, thank you again so much, and enjoy your day. Hopefully we'll have some more streams coming up in the future here. And yeah, that's it. So take care, folks. All the best, and bye-bye.